Last year, on a cold December night, myself and Metallic Reality decided to go to the Holy Trinity Church at Blythburgh, where the Black Shuck supposedly attacked and killed some people in this church a few hundred years ago. I think it was in the 15th or 17th century. Really interesting place to go. And the evening was quite it was a spooky night. Very, very cold. The sun had just gone down, so you was getting a lovely sort of look to the sky, which you'll see in a minute. And yeah, basically just did some exploring of the area. I'd never been there before. Don't know if Metallic had. And I'll give you a brief description of the Black Shuck folklore, because it is very interesting. And you may have heard of it. Yeah, I had heard of it myself, but I didn't know specifically where it started. Most of it seems to revolve around the East Anglia area. It is said that if you venture on a night walk along the lonesome lanes and footpaths of Norfolk and Suffolk and its surrounding areas, you could come across a fiendishly dark creature. A huge dog, black and fearsome, foaming at the mouth. Devilish red eyes could appear suddenly in your path and disappear just as quickly. This is the Black Shuck, a demon dog of which countless folk stories have been told since immemorial and continue even today. Seeing him could be a warning of impending doom, or it could be that you have a strong guardian watching over you. One of the most notable reports of the Black Shuck is his appearance at the churches in Bungay and Blythburgh in Suffolk. On the 4th of August 1577 at Blythburgh, Black Shuck is said to have burst in through the doors at the Holy Trinity Church to a clap of thunder. He ran up the nave, past a large congregation, killing a man and a boy and causing the church steeple to collapse through the roof. As the dog left, he left scorch marks on the north door, which can be seen at the church to this day. And that is one of the things that me and Metallic will be looking for. And you will see this door, and you can see sort of black marks on it and sort of scratches. I'll come back to that when we get to it. So this church, as far as I'm aware, there's been a church on this land since 654, as far as I'm aware, maybe longer. And it was in 1577 when the Black Shuck story started, and it has gone around many different places. But yeah, the church is really interesting. I've never seen it in the daytime, only visited at night. Really big, so it's quite a big church, quite fascinating to walk around. Very old doors. It is it's fascinating to see. Yeah, has a lot of history. We're coming up to the door now. I think this is the actual door. that Black Shuck is supposed to have entered through. And you'll see now as I scroll down, pan down, there are definitely sort of scorch marks and scratches in that door. Yeah, fascinating. So Metallic told me a story about her RE teacher. And she said she thinks it was the teacher's husband, who was a milkman, and he saw the Black Shuck one time, looked it in the eyes, and a few days later a family member died. And that is the kind of stories that you hear in relation to the Black Shuck. But as you can see, luckily we did not see Black Shuck, so we're both here to tell the tale. But it was a very fascinating place to be, very spooky, and I'm glad I went. So I hope you enjoyed it. That is some very basic info on the Holy Trinity Church and the Black Shuck stories. Happy Halloween everyone. I hope you enjoyed the rest of the videos.